really sad when it leaves?
No, that's what I said. It's like you go through the ups and downs, and then you go through like, I'm ready for it to go.
Yeah.
Get to the next one, start fresh.
Yeah.
Then you're like, you get to the end of all the work and the journey, and then you're at the same time you're like, fuck, we're just gonna start all over on the next one.
Over, yeah.
Finally get to the finishing points of this, and then start
There's
over.
always something behind it.
So
right?
it's like a love hate. You want to get it done and get it out of here. You're tired of it, but yet you're just gonna start another one and go to that same point in that.
Right.
What you do.
One thing at a time. You guys had a lot of time in this back here, though. It was a long way up there.
The car's so long.
Oh, yeah. You guys heard of that beat out today?
Need some better wheels for that cart. So what are we doing today? We are spraying epoxy.
We are wiping all of the junk off so we can prime it up.
Epoxy
We
primer.
are taking our bare metal cleaner and wiping our bare metal areas, and we're going to go ahead and make sure it's dust free and lint free when we're done with that. Blow it off one last time, and then we'll seal it all with epoxy primer before we start the body work. A lot of bare metal up here. Got to wipe it all off. Got to keep it clean.
It's a big car. It's a lot of metal.
A lot of surfaces.
And we're spraying the whole thing, right? Outside, inside, underside, all
Underside.
sides.
The doors haven't been gapped, so I'm not going to spray the doors, but I'm going to seal up like the cowl, down the sail panel, and down the quarter panel in the rear, some of the rear body panel, but not all of it. So it's kind of picking and choose, but we're just covering most of the prep with bare metal now.
Most important part's the bottom right now.
Yeah, most important part is sealing up the bottom right now.
We're gonna set it back on some wheels and do the top side.
And we'll spray the inside too, inside floors and all that.
Yeah, once it's back on its wheels, we'll do the inside and the trunk area. Be easier to get to when it's back on the ground.
We have the charger in the booth. It's all prepped and ready to get sprayed. What we're going to do is bodywork the bottom first. So we're going to seal all of the metals so nothing rusts while we're working on the bottom. So the top is just going to get one coat over the bare metal areas. We've masked the door because we haven't gapped the door yet, so I don't want to prime the door. So like I said, basically we're just going to cover the metal work that is exposed on top and then really worry about coating the bottom to start body working so we can get back onto wheels and tires so that we can finish the top one. So now I'm just trying to determine where to start. before I turn it on its side, we'll make it easiest. There's a lot of metal.
Big car. A lot of surface.
And the whole bottom side, the whole firewall, the front frame rail, the entire back bottom, the rear body here, the sail panel, the trip rail, and both quarters. So let's spray some primer.
And the primer just seals the metal, right?
Yeah, the epoxy primer goes onto bare metal. It's for corrosion protection. And like I said, we're just going to throw one coat over the bare metal on the top surface so it doesn't flash rust while we're working on the bottom side. So just cover it up.
So we still have to cut all the gaps.
Yeah, the
Do we do
doors.
body work and all that.
Yep,
So
the doors need to be gapped. The deck lid has been gapped, I think. So it's coated, ready for body work. I know around the drip rail, the front of the A-pillar, it needs a little bit of work. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and coat it anyway just so it doesn't rust. Because right now it's all clean and bare. We don't want to deal with any rust.
what kind of epoxy do we use?
So we are using
I know somebody's gonna ask that.
Glazerit's 80172. It is an epoxy direct to metal primer, seals it up. We'll go in and we'll just put one good coat on all of it. Good insulator for the body work. That comes next.
said, now you have to.
We got most of the top stuff covered now. Everything up top. Oh, I missed the window edge over there. So now I gotta mix a little bit more, and then we'll turn this thing on the side and do the same thing to the bottom. We got the front stub covered, the firewall, sail panel, my quarters, my rear body, everything like I wanted to, and we're in good shape. Be rust free before we start our body work.
Now we gotta flip it.
Put it up on its side so you can get the bottom spring. That will be all done. I mixed my 8 ounces. I got all the top stuff, all the way to front, perfect. And I run down to the down. Get a little more out of it. There we go. I'll get it right here in a moment. Just over.
What shall we do?
It's just reducer. I'll ignore it. You got to pull zeros on the primer and the hardener. That's the expensive stuff.
You can be a smidge over on this.
Reducer is designed to evaporate anyway, so if I go 0.2 grams over on reducer, that's not the end of the world. All right. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your primer.
Do we only do one coat?
For the body filter, for the bottom, we will do just one coat, one heavy, solid mill coat for a bed for the body work. Because we'll do our body work and then we'll come back and seal it again with more primers on top of that. So.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more build videos like this, help us out by liking, commenting, and subscribing to our channel. And it's a little thing to do, but don't forget to turn on those notifications. If you want to buy merch, go to store.classiccarstudio.com. See you next time.